Preventing an educator crisis in Little Lake. We have worked hard to retain our amazing educators, but changes to the school district have caused healthcare costs to skyrocket and will drive many of us out of the district. This means unmet support for our students with disabilities, larger class sizes, and a revolving door of educators that students can't rely on instead of what we've had for decades, which has been working to meet the needs of every student. Our families are left wondering if their child's teacher will be there tomorrow. We are fighting to prevent a crisis that will drive away the amazing teachers students rely on every single day. While we are holding strong for our students, the district wants to go back in time to an outdated 2015 cap on healthcare benefits, which will only cover about 50%. Moreover, they are threatening larger class sizes and less support for special education. Our students are not bargaining chips. We need to move forward together and prioritize today's dollars on today's students. We can prevent this crisis by securing the resources our students need today. Both educators and experts who have reviewed our district's financials agree that the Little Lake City School District has the resources to recruit and retain educators and prioritize funding where it matters most into our classrooms. The district continues to allocate 20% of its budget to outside consultants, funds that could instead be invested in improving health benefits where we currently rank lowest in the area. When the district is willing to spend $500 per day on substitute teachers and 20% of its annual budget on outside consultants, it's not a funding problem. It's a priority problem. We're standing up for the resources our students deserve, more support for special education, keeping smaller class sizes, and fully paid healthcare benefits to retain and attract the best educators. Every day, our teachers work tirelessly to reach and teach all students so they know they are seen, heard, respected, and valued. Our union is fighting to ensure all students have the resources they need to achieve and succeed, regardless of where they live, the language they speak, or their ability level. Our educators are committed to protecting and supporting all students, ensuring that we don't leave anybody behind. For decades, we have had fully funded healthcare, and since the district cut our healthcare benefits, this has raised the out of pocket healthcare costs from zero to $1,400 per month. This places a significant financial burden on us and our families. We have seen smaller paychecks to keep the care we rely on to stay healthy and serve our students. For newer teachers, it's up to 25% of their paycheck. For many of us, this also means being forced to make an impossible choice between the profession we love and the financial stability our families need. We're also fighting to keep smaller class sizes and increase support for special education students. And the district is making that harder. District management has not only sent layoff notices to 15 teachers with 5 years or less of service, but they are also refusing to provide support for special ed. They are also threatening to increase class sizes if they provide full health care benefits, and we refuse to accept that choice. This would result in layoffs of qualified educators and overcrowded classrooms, leading to unmet student needs. Educators and students deserve better. We are fighting for all of it because our students deserve nothing less. Large class sizes and unmet special ed supports are not only harmful to our students, but it also prevents them from receiving the resources they need to thrive. Our students don't get another shot at this, and we must keep their well being at the forefront. The question here is what is best for students, which includes access to the resources that they need, a trusted educator who cares about their needs, and a classroom size that does not create a burden to their education and well being. The question here is whether the district is serious about placing students number one in their budgets for the coming years. What's important to remember about our position is that the district does not have a funding problem, it has a priorities problem. Students, teachers, and the community are not priorities. If we're serious about every child's future, then let's get serious about what has been working, and that has been having a trusted, experienced educator in the same classrooms year after year. All schools in this district have received awards, including Gold Ribbon School, Schools to Watch Award, Title I Academic Achievement Awards, and many others. Let me add that our union is fighting to ensure not just our stability, but that the students maintain the resources they are used to having to achieve and succeed in their education. I can tell you that a revolving door of teachers does not prioritize students first. Look, the bottom line is our union refuses to accept that choice of either fully funded healthcare benefits or layoffs, overcrowded classrooms, and unmet educational needs. What we're doing about it is we are fighting for all of it because students and the community deserve better. I really want the viewers and the listeners to remember that teachers are laying it all on the line to save our schools. We see the direction this district is going, and it is not beneficial for the community at all. The best part about this issue, though, is that students and the community are united with us. Educators are putting everything on the line for their students by going out on strike. We really need to stay focused on the main point, which is prioritizing students in the district's budget. Is overcrowding classrooms a priority? Is not meeting the needs of special ed students a priority? Is a rotating band of teachers a priority? Look, the district can avoid and end this strike right now by coming to the table and prioritizing the resources our students need today. Our demands will keep smaller class sizes and increase support for special ed. With threats to our communities coming at the federal level, I believe the district needs to provide stability to our students by prioritizing their needs. The district needs to prioritize students in their budget because stable schools will provide consistency in the classroom and a trusted rapport between students and teachers. Thank you for listening.